Uh, Hello. Good morning. I was so confused for like the past 3 minutes. 'Cause I could I didn't realize that there's the sound effects for the for the suitcase. I think this is the first time that I've gotten rain and like storm. So I was so confused because I thought it was coming from outside. What the heck? I don't know why. I don't know. It's usually like only It's usually only like daytime or like evening, the suitcase background. I have never gotten the rain before. I don't know why. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Where am I? Where did my cursor go? I I've gotten so used to streaming on a freaking console. Now I don't know what I'm doing. Beautiful clear drops you have there would be great to use them before for daughter. You can't make me. I need.
It is not
I want
chaos in the
Corvus.
battlefield that I
I want mother
but
before
silence.
daughter. There's
But
always
it
there's
is in
always a
hush
rerun.
that the mind wanders.
There's always the rerun. That's how I fight the delusions with
When
copium.
will a bullet finally lodge itself in my skull?
There'll be a rerun, and then they're gonna put the
silence is
rubuska
different.
rerun with like a character that I really
In
want.
this, there is something truly peaceful.
That's how I am with
something
Argus right now.
to be treasured.
I remember when they first showed the Argus Euphoria in CN, my friend was like, "Oh my god, she's gonna be in Ripples," and I was like, "Oh crap." So now I'm like, man, I really want to pull for at least Argus's banner goes until like the very end of the patch. So I don't know, maybe if I'm feeling lucky and I get really early on Corvus because she loves me, and then and then I can pull for Argus,
Fellow soldiers would often
and then we're
say,
gonna pretend that
"Treasure
the
the
next
morning
patch
dawn while you're still alive."
we're gonna pretend that next patch banner doesn't exist. Isn't that like literally limited? Is that the next one or is that the one after? I don't remember. Something. There's Mama Duck. Oh, I really want her. I really want her. Save me. I don't understand how that new gimmick works, but also like it has to be translated by by the fans. So I don't entirely know what's going on over there. But whatever. I'll still try for her cuz she's pretty, cuz she's literally mother. God bless. We love women over here. Curious to see curious to see what you'll think of her character story after everything she's been through on a train. I've been told that there's Yuri. That's all I know. that's the only context. So I'm not really sure what to expect. Cause I thought, well, actually no. I don't know if it takes place before or after Midnight Whistle. So I guess we'll find out. I got some tea with me. Not water, though. It's probably fine. I've just woken up. It's fine. Oh, rubuska. My little baby. Oh. It's okay. There'll be a rerun. It's okay. I'm okay. I'll be I'll be okay. Oh god. I assume this is taking place before. Actually, don't autoplay that. Am I gonna stream an anecdote too? I'm not sure. I don't usually read the anecdotes, TBH, but maybe there are some anecdotes I want to read. I just haven't gotten to it, so maybe I will. That's like 5 billion things I need to catch up on. So we'll see. Hold on. Oh god. My tea is still really hot. Okay. A train glides across snow-covered plains, the dim glow of a town beginning to emerge from the dark horizon ahead.
Stay still.
Oh. Oh, is this post? Oh, is this post-event? Oh my gosh. A red ball tumbles from her head, unspooling a long strand of yarn that leads back to the knitting needles in the conductress's hand. Her scarred hands do not pause their work. 12 seconds, again. What is happening?
How is that even possible?
Yarn is round. How can I balance a round thing on my head for 30 whole seconds? What is this for?
Of course you can.
By standing properly, you can at least do better than that. I've been keeping this thing on my head forever.
Stewardess, rubuska.
I trust you have more than 12 seconds of self-control in you. Aw, he's in training. This isn't to punish you, I'm proving a point. A trained steward's duties are to patrol the cabins, maintain decorum, and provide service. They do not extend to telling stories of vampires, blocking aisles with inane chatter, or hanging upside down from luggage racks. Aw, that's cute.
Rubuska.
Have I hired a stewardess or a bat? Well. She puts pointed weight on the word stewardess. I expect you to study your handbook thoroughly, and above all else, that you keep your feet on the ground. Pick up the yarn, wind it back. I'll begin to count again. I mean, I feel like I as a passenger would have fun talking to a vampire. What, listening to her stories while she's hanging upside down? That sounds like fun. But the passengers were all having so much fun. She mutters the words under her breath, but nonetheless winds up the yarn before returning the ball to her head. The Danube dawn churns a flurry of whirling snowflakes that rush past its windows. Passengers doze, some write letters in the dim lamplight, and others fold creases into Christmas wrapping paper. Christmas, just a week away. The stewardess in training rubs her sore neck as she slips through the cabin, pausing to lift a dropped blanket back onto a sleeping passenger. With a yawn, all memory of her posture training fades, and her limbs and back drop into a comfortable tilt. I want to see rubuska in the stewardess, what do you call it? The stewardess uniform? That'd be so cute. That'd be such a good skin. Oh my gosh. How did it go? Ima holds an empty kettle. Her concern for the trainee's progress is genuine. Could have been worse. Did she quiz you on the safety manuals? Section 10. The two stewardesses whisper as they walk side by side down the aisle, mindful not to disturb the passengers around them. Tomorrow she's gonna have me balance too.
How is that even possible?
Oh, Pookie. Ima, did she ever make you balance yarn? Huh? No, never. But I have helped the conductress wind her yarn when she's busy. No matter how light work runs, she always finds time to knit. The young stewardess drops her gaze as if caught in a peaceful memory. Why is she always knitting anyway? Don't tell me, she's planning to make the whole train a scarf? That's cute. Her companion can't help but giggle. She has much to handle in a day. The Danube Dawn won't be able to run without her. She once told me knitting gave her a chance to wind her thoughts. I'd say she's thinking about far too many things. Oh, Corvus. She looks around the room full of knitted pieces, where even the tiniest ornaments on the table are dressed in finely stitched covers. God, that's so cute. No more hanging upside down in the cabins. I never want to balance another ball again. She's always so busy. You'd think she wouldn't find time to correct all of my little mistakes. Rubuska reaches her desk and pulls out a stack of letter paper. One hand rummages for the lamp as she bites down on the cap of her pen and twists it off. Oh my god, are they sharing a room? Oh god. Or is it just like the whole cabin is just freaking huge? Is she making you copy out the safety manual again? No. Or, well, that could wait. I'm writing to Annabelle and the others. I'm gonna drop it in the post box at the next station. I hope it'll reach them in time. Aww. No peer pressuring me. I have to save for Corvus. As long as you post it before noon, it should reach Budapest in 5 days. The young stewardess, ever quick with calculations, does the math in an instant.
Perfect.
I promised Annabelle my letter would reach her before Christmas Eve. Last time I told her the story of Arnold's 4th. I can't do Roman numerals. Letters were dropped into the station post boxes, and later replies came fluttering back from Budapest. Without realizing it, she had already told the stories of Arnold the Vampire 1 through 4. Is that 4 or 5 or 6? I don't know Roman numerals. That's 6. My bad. Well then, the next story must be about Arnold the 6th descendant, rubuska the 1st.
Oh,
Aww. rubuska the 1st? What's wrong? No, nothing. Right. Next comes the story of rubuska the 1st. Her pen trembles, a drip of ink swivels over the page, but the writer reacts fast enough to keep it off her clean white paper. The story seems to be stuck like dry ink in her pen until at last, she forces it to flow.
all right then.
Time to tell of the greatest vampire of the century, Arnold the 6th descendant, rubuska the 1st. Story time. Dear Annabelle, rubuska the 1st was born into a mighty vampire clan, a life of plenty, joy, and laughter. But fate tested her early, for her
But
strength
don't
showed
worry.
up. Oh, hello. For her strength showed itself too soon. Hey, don't worry, every vampire must face trials in her life.
My dear.
Oh my god, rubuska's mom? My beloved, Count Arnold the Bloodthirsty, might I invite you to join us for supper. We intend to find a scrumptious human feast. Why, it would be my honor, my lady. We vampires have crept in the shadows of this new world for too long, and I can already smell their fear. Oh, look who else has joined our table. Our most infamous young vampire, Rubuska. And this one too, another shadow to linger in the
shining
night.
representatives of the new
God, why does
generation.
it do that? Another shadow to linger in the night. Kolio, a most promising vampire indeed. What a splendid age for our kind. The smiling mother sets plates on a table covered by a worn cloth. On them, a spoonful of beans, sauerkraut, and chunks of boiled potato.
Wow.
Oh my god. Kolio's eyes are like huge. My lady, might I request something other than these beans? Yeah, I'm kind of not used to NPCs with eyes. For been a while. Why, my darling Buska, do you mean that you don't care for these delicious tiny human livers? They're good for growing vampires. Besides, a shadow slithers up the table's edge, forming the shape of a rabbit, then a cat, a dog, a macaw. The shadows come alive, circling Rubuska's plate, pecking at the damp, gray-yellow beans. See how the shadows love them.
Now, would they?
Why is it, like, so delayed? Okay. Feast, Buska, darling. It would be impolite to refuse such a bountiful gift. Indeed, Lady Rubuska, I know you must long for the days when we lounged in the finest silks and supped on only the most tender cuts of flesh. But to be strong, a vampire must have a rich diet, including these tiny livers.
Come on.
Wow, these parents are good. How to get your kids to eat healthy. Much better, my darling. We must sup on more than blood alone to sustain an immortal life. Savor all of life's many colors and wonders, my dear.
My dear children.
Eat well. The glow of her arcane skill fades, and the small shadows sink back into the threadbare tablecloth. Rubuska's eyes flit over her mother's hand, resting on her worn gold ring, then to the plate before her, once the finest china, now chipped and cracked. The roof leaks, the table creaks, and in the corner lies the cramped and sagging bed they share. Yet it seems to mean nothing when she returns to the cheerful smiles of her parents. Oh my god. Ugh, I already know what happens. Her home is smaller now, but it is still home. The dread of knowing what happens. In the still night, Arnold the Fifth prowls his hands. The beasts awake from their slumber, sniffing his outstretched hand, knowing his strength and his justice. Tiny shadows flicker again in the worn gray corner, black silhouettes of animals hopping merrily through the dim room.
They sing and dance.
They leap and call from dusk to the breaking of daylight, and Arnold roams with them, bringing peace to all beneath the canopy of his twilight forest. What did autoplay? The children of the Shadow Theater watch a Shadow Theater performance as they huddle together beneath the covers, lulled to sleep by their mother's gentle voice. But the sweet weight of sleep is ripped from them by the hammer of gunfire. There it is. Mama is starting again.
Shh, children.
We must stay quiet. Oh god. Will they leave? Her voice is nearly a whisper, tinted with fear. The gunfire erupts again, closer now, so close it seems ready to pierce the walls of their tiny sanctum. Yet even that whisper is enough for her mother to clamp a hand on her mouth. The enemy has occupied their town. Sleep now, child. Sleep. The hammering continues, never frequent enough to become a rhythm, never rare enough to settle. She presses her hand over her daughter's eyes, her wavering voice whispering a promise neither believes.
They'll leave soon. Very soon.
Oh, God. This better not be the day of. God, that dread. That's why I always get nervous whenever the character story takes place before whatever story or event. Cause I'm like, I know what happens. But the end would come sooner than we thought. Count Arnold VI and the Countess have, for now, fallen asleep. That's so cute, though.
Todd go?
That, like, the parents use vampire stories for, like, everything. Even just to get rubuska to listen. Oh, my Pookie. Where's Dad? It's already dark. Why hasn't he come home? Did he get lost in the forest? I hope not. Imagine the great Count Arnold lost in his own twilight realm. Her mother sets down 3 plates as the girl giggles to herself, each with a meager pile of livers that have gone from yellow to gray. Ugh. Mama, the shadows, the shadows! Eat your dinner. Her voice is thin and rasped with each word. No shadows come out to play. Oh, so those are the mom shadows. A sudden violent pounding rattles the door. Oh god. Oh god. Mama. Her hand shoots out to cover the boy's mouth, muffling his frightened whimper. Rubuska, quick, take your brother and hide.
Shh.
Not a sound. Don't you dare make a sound. The words come out of the sharp breath. Her face twists with terror. The pounding at the door grows louder.
Shh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm scared. Oh my god. Shut up, kid. The woman's steps are soft and shaky as she moves toward the door. Rubuska throws open their small wardrobe and tucks her little brother inside.
Don't make a sound.
Oh god. Oh god. Sister. His eyes brim with tears as he is shut inside the cramped darkness. There is no time for her to find a place of her own, so she crawls beneath the sagging bed. The door gives way with a crack. Wind, stench of gunpowder, and the smell of blood pour into the one-room house. Night patrol. Who is in this house?
Just me.
They're gonna see the plates, you're right. Oh god. Is anyone from the militia hiding in here? Answer honestly. I don't know anyone in the militia. Militia, please, you're looking in the wrong place. Oh nah. Hands off, bro. From under the sofa, the girl hears her mother scream. She clamps her shaking hand tightly over her mouth. The screaming stops. Heavy boots storm to their home. Objects smash on the floor. Doors and cabinets fly open. Oh god. A strange face appears at the edge of the bed. She chokes, yet in the dark, wedged beneath the sagging mattress, she manages to avoid notice. Oh, that's stressful. Two children, frail from hunger, squeezed into impossibly tight spaces, escaped their search, and by that, escaped capture. Nothing. The bastard got away.
Shoot!
Damn it. The footsteps draw close to the door, yet before it closes, a small sound cuts out from the little wardrobe. No! Kolio! Kolio has never once complained about his beans. That good behavior may now spell his doom. Oh god. Oh god. Boots rushed back inside, closing in on the source. The small wardrobe is flung open. Don't take the child. A child? His son, no doubt about it. Take him? Oh nah. Kolio's thrown to the floor. Rubuska sees it all, paralyzed with terror. Oh god. Not the kid. Wow, we're getting right into it, aren't we? The militia launches a final desperate effort against the occupiers, but disorganized and unprepared, their attempt at liberation turned into a final massacre. Rubuska staggers over once familiar fields toward an outcropping, avoiding bodies that stare up at her with vacant eyes, until in the distance she spots them, her parents kneeling together before a line of men holding rifles. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Don't go there. A soldier forces her mother back to the ground. She runs faster toward them. Rubuska.
Rubuska, run!
Ugh.
Mama!
Ugh. Her mother's eyes are two black pits. Muscles twist across her face, an image of dark horror robbing every trace of warmth from her face. She freezes in her step. She wants more than anything to run toward her parents. She doesn't want to listen, yet her body does what her mind cannot. She feels herself stumble back, adrenaline surging through her veins as she turns and runs. Bullets pepper the ground around her, throwing up clouds of dust, followed by another deafening blast. Man. Thank God she managed to run, but like that's awful to see.
Don't go.
What should I do? The town is burning. Smoke rises into the sky and rain comes down. The thunder of war drowning out her thoughts and the screams of the dying. She searches desperately for her brother, only to come upon a scene of horror. Oh, this part! Don't do this to me. Sister, my legs. I can't move them. It's fine. I'll carry you, Kolio. We'll find Mama and Dad together. Sister, everything hurts. I hate this. We'll go home, Kolio. Just don't fall asleep. Please, talk to me, Kolio. She pulls him onto her back and carries him across the blood-soaked ground, unsure of where she's going, hoping vainly to find sanctuary. Her brother moans with every step at first, until he falls limp and quiet. She awakens in a jolt, unsure of whether from sleep or a daze, unsure even of the passage of time. The night passes as she struggles toward home. Her legs are bruised and sore, and her brother has fallen silent.
Mama? Taco? Where are you? Kolio.
Wake up. Enough sleeping. No more beans tonight, okay? We'll have some nice warm potatoes instead. The air is choked with ash. She studies the bodies lying in the filthy street, one by one, searching their faces, caught between hoping to recognize them and fearing she will.
Mama.
She returns to the field. An old man lifts bodies onto a wooden pushcart, closing their eyes as he does. A childish thought comforts her. They're only sleeping, she says. They're only sleeping.
Kolio.
Let me sit you down first, okay? I have to find Mama and Dad. What would Mama say if she saw you lying about like this? This is no time for sleeping. Child, he's already... 1 second, Grandpa. What's that, Coolio? Yes, of course. I'll put you down here. His body slumps off her like a stone. Now be good, little brother. I'll be back in just a moment. Her voice cuts off as her eyes catch on something in the old man's cart. Her parents lie there side by side, eyes closed.
That's...
Your parents? Yes, Mama, Dad. I'm sorry, child. What?
Why?
Why are you sorry? The words come out blank, without a tinge of emotion. They're dead, girl. A simple mistake for a human, of course, those ashen faces and their still, unbreathing bodies. They're not dead.
They're just asleep.
Oh, God. A chill runs through her as blood drains from her face. Bloodless lips tremble as she bites her tongue. She kneels, letting her hands brush over each of their cold faces, straightening their hair and their torn clothes.
They're just asleep.
It'll be alright. Just sleep for now. The rain starts again. My poor baby. Not a child in reverse without PTSD, I guess. What the hell? Thought they would at least spare women and children, but that wasn't the case here. Reverse has always been pushing boundaries, but this was just beyond messed up. Ugh. That's war. The cart creaks under its heavy load as it wheels toward a wide pit. There's no space left on the cemetery grounds. Cemetery. Dad, you can sleep here. Mama on the right, and Coolio. I know you choose the middle. Her small hands clutch a rough branch, digging out a shallow spot in the pit. She can't make it much bigger, but it's enough, just like their old cramped bed in their shabby old home. But as she lays them down, it feels different. There's no warmth in this bed.
Sleep now.
It's alright, Mama. Tonight I'll blow out the candle for you. Dirt falls over their faces, and she dutifully wipes it off. Her cracked hand not numb enough to deny the coldness. Oh, you're freezing.
Mama.
We should have laid the quilts to dry in the sun. You always say everyone deserves a warm bed, even vampires.
I know what to do.
She curls her arms into a cradle, gathering layers and layers of fallen leaves and twigs, anything she can use to cover them until she can't see their wounds. It isn't a warm quilt, but now at least they seem peaceful, and the girl nods with satisfaction. Not cold anymore, right? I should sleep too. Mama, Dad, can I be in the middle with Coolio? She lies down in the pit, nestling herself into the space between their bodies, remembering the snowy nights where they huddled together, safe and warm. Mama would tell her stories in a soft, sweet voice until they drifted off. The night deepens. The girl closes her eyes with a smile. I feel ill.
Bushka!
I don't... Buska, the birds are pecking at our crops. We'll see about that. The girl skips forward and breaks into a dash over the field, startling a flock of birds. Stay away, or I'll deal with you myself. The flock lingers overhead as the child below waves her small fists.
Bushka!
Maybe the birds are just hungry. Hunger is a feeling these children know well. They've grown up in the midst of war. Is she imagining her life after the war. Oh god. But we can't let them eat. They'll leave nothing for us. Maybe once the harvest comes, we can share. But not now. Go on, stay away from our crops. The flock splits into smaller squadrons, diving back onto the field. The children run hard, screaming and yelling to drive them away. Kolio, swing your arms. Don't be afraid. Sister, they're pecking me. I'll help you.
Get off them! Go away!
Rubuska scrambles to protect her brother. If only there were 4 of me. 4 of me? That's it. What is this? She pulls out her flute and blows a note. Shadows rise up from the ground. Ooh. Kolio, don't be afraid. I'm here to help.
Rubuska!
Your shadow is so tall. There's a rubuska and a dad and a mama and even another Kolio. I can't make that many. Darn you birds, even pecking at shadows. A sharp, acrid stench jolts her awake. Can't tell if that was her imagining a life before or after the war. Or, not imagining, dreaming of. It was just a dream. Her stomach gnaws with hunger as she adjusts her eyes to the light of day, only to be confronted by a carrion bird perched on the ridge of the pit, pecking at her family. Oh god.
Get off them! Go away!
She screams, flailing her trembling arms at the bird. But the bird fights back, beating its wings and stabbing at her with its sharp beak. Oh.
No! No!
Oh, baby. Staggering to her feet, she seizes a stone and hurls it at the bird. Don't hurt my mama.
Get off them! Go away!
Don't you ever do that again. The bird dodges the stones and veers away, circling high above the cemetery. Rubuska stands frozen in place, stunned. Reality presses in, inescapable.
Mama? Don't go. Kolio. Don't go. Don't leave me alone here.
I hate this. You need to bury them, child. The old man lowers his cart, another pile of dead, taller than the last. The old man is hunched over, having exhausted his fading strength. Even the grandpa. Oh my god. Bury?
Yes.
Their bodies have already begun to...
But
They're just sleeping. She tries again desperately to plead for her family, not wanting to hear that awful word again. You poor thing. I know it's hard to admit it. They'll never open their eyes again. It's the same for all these others. No, 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 they're not the same.
but they're different.
She leaps up to protest, but her weakness pulls her back to the ground. God. Someone help this poor child. We're vampires. We can't die.
I can prove it.
This flute makes me sad. Following her wavering melody, a shadow slides down into the pit, then rises up from their cold bodies, taking on 3 familiar forms. Rubuska, my darling, why do you look so afraid, so sad? Lady Rubuska, do you not know this isn't eternal sleep, but only a trial? Of course, a vampire's strength must be tested. My child, we need you. You need to rouse us from our slumber, to rouse us from this darkness. Sister, hurry, free us. Don't let these birds pick at us anymore. This is diabolical. These are her, shadows. Oh my god. Rubuska, my dear Rubuska, my lovely girl. Mama loves you. Love you most of all. Dearest Rubuska, you must not forget us.
I promise.
Kolio, I'll never leave your side. Those birds will never dare touch you again. She swears each promise in turn, but before her words are even finished, the shadows scatter, melting away. See? They can't be dead. They can speak. They're here. Death can never touch us. Never.
I promise.
I'll find a way to wake you. How does she make them speak, though? How'll that work? Child. If thinking this way helps you bear it. He looks down at the poor Arcanist child who has lost her entire family. There's no point in trying to comfort her. He just takes up his card again and trudges away under the weight. Oh. Even Grandpa. I low-key respect him for letting her grieve on her own terms. I mean, like, what would you...
Just
Well,
like that.
I'm just, like, bad with children in general, but, like, I don't know how you can comfort such a young kid in a situation like that. That's difficult. I was half expecting him to help her, but also he is an old man on his probably on his last days. But that's war. And so, the great Rubuska discovered a way to speak with her kin, vampires enduring their trials in the darkness, through shadows. But this was only the beginning of her own challenge. Once again, she called on her uncanny wit, searching, sensing. Until at last, she found a way to deliver them from the dark. Oh god. Mama, I won't run off again. Please wake up, Mama. Please. Grandpa, they burned down the house. There's nothing left. And Sister's gone too. Now it's just me. Grandpa, what should I do? The cemetery fills with more and more bodies, packed tightly together. Soon, the dead outnumber the living. Morning floods and over morning. Pinka, my son. I'll avenge you, I swear it. Sleep now. Sleep, my dear. Go to that place where there's no pain, where tears will never fall again. Dad, how did you lose your way in the forest, and how did you get out again? We waited you for 5 whole days. I must say, holding a feast without the great Count Arnold was most dreary. Oh, yes, I know. The venerable vampire count lost in the woods. Not the most dignified tale to spread, is it? In the corner of the cemetery, her voice takes on a light, playful lilt as she speaks to the shadows. Now, you live in the shadows. That means we'll never be apart again.
Kolio!
You want your shadow to be taller. She lifts her flute, and as the melody strings together, her Kolio stretches up taller and taller.
Come on.
Alright. I know you'll grow up big and strong, just like this. She continues to grow a shadow until Kolio takes on the form of a young man. She can't help but giggle.
Mama.
This music. Don't play this music. Is this what our Kolio will look like all grown up? She lies down in between her family's bodies, whispering softly to their shadows. Yet one shadow stays silent. It is small, curled up in the corner, with long hair falling over it. She chooses a clear day to cut away her long hair.
In the light of the blood moon, they rise and stride under the veil of night. Freely they live, without fear of death.
Is this her own shadow?
For through blood, they live forevermore.
The shadow speaks in a childlike tone, retelling the words of their bedtime story for what feels like the 10th or the 1,000th time. The girl mimics her younger self, imagining the warm bed, the patterned plates slick with gravy, and the candle blown out at the story's end. Mama, Dad, Kolio, your souls will never fade. Not until the end of the story, and even long after the story has ended. Long after the story has ended.
That's right.
As long as your souls are here, we'll always be together. I swear, I'll never let anything harm you again. After driving the birds away, she gathers rainwater and berries, arranging a little feast for her family. She eats only her portion despite her growing hunger, and lies back waiting for sleep to overtake her. This is so sick.
No.
Wait, this one's still alive. There's a girl sleeping here. My god. Poor thing. The firelight breaks the patch of the night. The sleeping girl stirs awake at their voices, sitting up warily.
Huh? What do you want?
That's kind of terrifying. Waking up in a cemetery, and there's like people surrounding you. She sits covered in mud and dirt, hugging her knees, cheeks sunken, eyes like black hollows. Child. Oh. Child, I think it's time you said goodbye to your family. Just as we must too. Pray for them, won't you? Pray their souls have already found peace. The torchlight wavers over their closed eyes. Their bodies are still and rotted, but she cannot accept the plain truth.
You're wrong.
Their souls are right here. Child. The woman's voice is calm and nurturing. Yet rubuska pierces the night with a sharp note, as a familiar, desperate melody follows, and black shadows rise against the night. In the glow of the flames, the outlines sharpen, like living figures standing over their lifeless forms. Oh? Restore the shadows of your loved ones. Pull up on the memory of your loved ones and trace the shape of their presence. Connect memory points to reconstruct their shadow. Oh. This is weirdly cute. Doing so will interrupt your arcane skill. Oh, to connect the dots. Oh, do I have to I have to pick one by one. This is like disturbingly cute. Oops. That was Dad. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the the word that Rubuska calls her dad. There's Mom. Just like serene music is so jarring after like knowing what I'm doing right now. There's Kolio. Blue Puck is sick for this. God. My dearest girl, why do you look so afraid? Has someone disturbed our rest? Don't be afraid, Buska. We can take care of things now. No one will harm you. Sis, I'm not scared of the dark anymore, because now we live in it. I'm all black, see? Kolio waves his little shadow hand, curious and playful. Mama, Dad, no one disturbed me. I just wanted to tell them, your souls are still here. Those who lost loved ones stand in silence, unable to comprehend the scene before them. Oh, of course, my dear. The souls of vampires are eternal and undying. I may have embellished some of my stories, but that part is beyond doubt. That's why loneliness can never touch a vampire, my child. If you ever feel sad, we can always meet in this way, here in this place where shadow meets the light. Sis, even if we can't hug anymore or keep warm together, we can still watch Shadow Theater and play hide and seek.
That's right.
God, this must be this is so weird for the other people. Child, do these souls really, truly remain? The three bodies have begun to lose their features to rot and exposure, yet the shadow she conjures feels vivid, alive. But they do not speak, not really. She only shaped their voices with her own, mimicking their tones, as if all three souls were speaking from within her. We are a vampire family, you see. They just temporarily stepped into the night.
But
Our souls can never be parted. Pale and dizzy with hunger, she still speaks with total conviction. And could you help me? Could you bring my child back? Let me see her again. Oh, my Milena. I just want to see her one more time. She was gone before I could say a single word. She buries her face in her hands, weeping. Oh. And my Tenka, his body wasn't even whole when he died. Who could do such a thing to a boy? He was only 7. Oh.
Please.
Please, child, let me speak with him, just once more. Please, I want my mama to come back too. If only Grandpa were still here. Her pleading eyes weigh heavy on the girl, pressing down like a tide. She is their last hope. Do not pin all this on a child, please. They do not ask for eternal life, just one final moment, one last meeting. My child, you should help them. There's been so much loss here. I believe you can do it. You've already found a way to reach us again. Rubuska, this is why vampires are strong. We are united, and in that, we are eternal. Mama, Dad, you're right. At last, faint smiles and hope returns to their pale faces. Before them, the girl stands as a symbol of salvation. This feels wrong. This feels really wrong. I don't know. You called it that taco? Unsure. I need to hear it again from the random voice lines. One, two, three, four, five, six. He takes on the burden, counting softly with a solemn expression. To call back souls that have strayed into the dark, I must understand them. And souls hide in shadows, so there must be enough light.
when the moonlight hits their grave, they'll find their way back.
Oh,
I'm
Rubuska.
so proud of you.
Oh. You've inherited my skill with shadow. How wonderful. For the first time, the child reshapes her own shadow, turning it into a crooked circle.
Mama.
I want to make animals too. My dear Buska, we must begin with the simplest things first. A circle, a triangle, a table, a tree. Under the candlelight, her little hands fumble at shadow shapes, painting with the darkness. Play your flute, child. The first time I dwelt within your shadows, I did the same. This must be such a fun arcane skill. Let them shift and leap with each note, so they might become what you love most. The girl blows a note, then another. On the wall, shadows jolt to the broken melody, hopping with every sound. Very good, Buska.
Wow.
This is so fun, Mama. I hate this. That's Kolio. That's Dad. She plays her melody, bending light and shadow, shaping all the things she loves most. And last is Mama. Mama. Oh dear Buska, do I really look like this? Mama's face. Don't show me that face, please. Rubuska, my darling. Look at me. Don't show me. Don't show that to me. Do I look like this?
This is what Mama looks like.
The girl lifts her gaze. In the gentle yellow glow, Mama's brow splits open, revealing a dark red hole seeping blood. Her face twists, muscles contorting, jaw clattering open and shut like a machine as it presses close to rubuska. I hate this. Oh, trauma. Moonlight pours into the cemetery. She murmurs between its silver glow, walking past row upon row of bodies. They're already rotting, but the living wander beside their dead, clinging to a new hope. Child, might I see my Milena tonight? It's Penka's birthday. How is he feeling now? Oh, how I long to see him once more. Grandpa, I found my sister. She's sleeping, just like you. Miss, will my mama ever open her eyes? I just want to hold her again. They're putting this is too much for a child. She has come to know the lives, passions, and memories left behind by the dead and their unfulfilled wishes. Day and night she practices her arcane skill, preparing to call these wandering souls into new shadowy bodies. Just as she had done for her family. I will summon their souls and wake them again. She climbed the tree, though her hands and feet still trembled from weakness. She is light enough to pull herself up onto a branch. She takes a deep breath and plays her seven-holed flute underneath the moonlight. This is a pretty artwork. Her shadow spreads out beneath her like an overflowing pool, flowing into the silent bodies and slowly standing them up. I love Reverse's painted art style. What is this thing on the side? A dog? This one's Grandpa, I think. Nope. Hello? Is this Milena? I'm scared because I feel like I feel like something's gonna go wrong, and then those people in their grief are gonna blame rubuska. But like that's a natural reaction, but it's still sad to think about. Milena, my God, my child. Mama. Why are you crying, Mama? Because you come back, my darling. You've returned to me. You don't have to be afraid anymore, Milena. Mama, everything was dark. It was so strange. This is creepy. I feel heavy and light, like I was here and gone, but now I'm inside the shadows. I wish I could hold you again, Mama. Milena, why not? I want to hold you tight again, my dear. She stretches out her arms, sharing a hollow embrace with the shadow of her child. Mama, this feels so nice.
Oh.
Milena, me too. Mama feels the same. Penka! I'm here.
Oh.
Papa, did you bring food for Tervel? He keeps howling. I couldn't sleep. Oh, it is a dog. Oh, even a dog. A shadow of a shepherd dog happily circles beside the boy. Penka, Tervel is still with you. So loyal.
Of course.
He was always right beside me. Oh, he look intact. I'm so glad. Intact. God, that's so depressing. I couldn't find your right hand. I hope you won't be angry with me. How could I, Papa? I'm with Tervel here. We're safe, and we both miss you. Penka. The man breaks down, sobbing. Mama, I'm so scared. Will you come back? I'll always be here for you. Don't cry. Grandpa. Jordan, how's our land? Oh lord, let the rain fall steadily this year. These old bones of mine won't be hauling water anymore. Don't cry, child. I don't need to eat or drink now. Much easier that way. You're so silly, Grandpa. This is so disturbing. In the graveyard, shadows stand tall. Through the girl's mouth in a tree, the dead once again commune with the living. Rubuska's face is pale, her forehead covered in fine sweat. Even near collapse, she still pushes herself to maintain the shadows.
My dear.
You've awakened so many souls. Newborn vampires. I doubt they ever truly knew a vampire before or imagined to become one themselves.
Wow.
Dog vampire. Doggy. Ma, Dad, and Colio, you'll never be alone again. Far from it. This place is livelier than ever. Even the balls at Castle Argus would pale in comparison. I think it's our duty to take responsibility, to guide them, to care for them. After all, our lives are eternal, and their path has only just begun.
That's right.
We must stay close together. No matter whether we walk in the light or in shadow. She sits in the tree, watching the shadows as they stir the hearts of survivors, giving them courage and hope to carry on. Aww. Oh god. Until a shot rips through the night. Oh, y'all ruined the moment. What are you doing here? The shadows scatter with the sound, dissolving into the night, and the living jolt in panic as if being ripped from a dream. Oh, y'all ruined it. Y'all ruined it so bad. This is so depressing. This is so... yeah, hauntingly beautiful is the best way to describe it. Cause like there's a strange like serenity to seeing the families with their dead loved ones, but at the same time, like you know they're dead, and it feels weird. And so, the great vampire rubuska began gathering more companions. Together, they resisted the darkness, resisted eternal slumber. They were close to victory. Of course, their trials would go far beyond this. Excuse me. What are you all doing here?
Oh no.
Did you forget the curfew? Civilians are not allowed out at night. Hands up. The cold muzzles of rifles were raised, aimed at the unarmed civilians. They're unarmed. Step forward one at a time, no running. Keep still. The soldiers raised their lights, checking to gather people for any hint of rebellion. Suspicious. Why? Before they can approach, a sharp note cuts through the air as the shadow sweeps past them. Oh god. Why are you shooting blindly? Oh my god. Her words burst out from her perch on the tree. The mourners freeze for a moment, stunned by the weight of the moment, until at last they break into a desperate run, scattering, ignoring the rifles pointed their way.
Right there.
Aim there. Gunfire erupts, but the there's like a noise outside and I don't know what it is. Is it gone? Okay, sorry. Gunfire erupts, but the black shadows throw off their aim. Bullets fly off harmlessly into the sky. I can't see a thing. Don't let them get away. They're just... Oh, God. Don't piss me off. The soldiers chase after shadows as they dart in every direction, giving civilians precious time to escape. Damn it. Commander, I think these must be the bodies of their families. Ugh, they're rotten. Disgusting. They've just been here watching them? The graveyard reeks of rotten death. The soldiers roughly prod at the corpses with their boots. That's just rude. No! Burn them. Burn them all. The decayed bodies are piled together. Fire catches on cloth first, then hair, then skin. Flames roar high. Smoke billows up until it swallows the pale moon. The graveyard glows blood red. What is the point of this? Wait for them to return. We'll stage a lovely reunion. Oh, I hate this guy. Oh my god. Asshole. Milena. My child, I'm sorry. Mama.
Shoot.
A pack of devils. Damn bastards. They'll burn in hell. My son. Grandpa, the fire's burning again. Again. Just when they burned our homes, now they burn you and Sis too. Everything's gone. The air fills with grief, hatred, and pain. Rubuska retreats into the forest as the fire devours what is left of her family, the rising flames turning the graveyard into a hellish scene. You can't just burn away the souls of vampires.
No fire ever could.
She affirms those words with complete conviction. They don't need their bodies. Nothing can destroy them completely. Because their souls have entered the shadows, and shadows can't be destroyed. God, she is like so deep in her
the light of
denial.
The blood moon, they rise and stride under the veil of night. Freely they live, without fear of death. For through blood, they live forevermore.
She lifts the flute to her lips, firelight dances across her face, and she plays a tune as it flickers. Black shadows rise. 1, 2, 3. They stand in silence, remaining beside their loved ones in another form. Her song becomes a requiem, mourning the perished and their homeland left in ruins. Assholes. God, that is so sick and twisted. Even if corpses just like laying out can carry disease, I'm like 90% sure that garrison officer did not care. That was there was malicious intent there. I mean, yeah, like you could see it as a form of like release for both the dead people and their still living family. But like that's such an awful way to do it. Like that kid that who was saying that everything's burning again. Oh my god. These people. At least metaphorically she's right. As long as the memory is carried on, they live. I was reminded of that when I dropped into the Walking Dead rabbit hole this week. Yeah. I think, I don't know. It's weird. Grief is weird. Grief is so strange sometimes. Works in strange ways. Sigh. What's his name? Victor. His name was Victor. He loved yogurt, the sour kind with no sugar. I used to find him sleeping in the fields just after harvest. Oh, is she like going around?
That's...
Oh god. This was his hat. He never left home without it. Her trembling hands clutch a felt hat charred at the brim. You can't really bring him back, can you? The girl raises the flute to her lips and breathes a short note. A small shadow rises slowly, wearing a hat. God above. Victor! My child. Oh. The girl who calls herself a vampire travels her town, reviving the dead with her arcane skill. With so many lives lost to this war, people cling to the hope she brings desperately. Yet in a world so choked with death, her resurrections seem like a fairy tale. This was her keepsake. Rubuska, my mama, is she still okay today? Rubuska, I bought some food. Please take it. My Milena can't eat anymore, so at least you should. It would make her so happy to know you're fed. You need some buttons or hair clips. I found these. Take them. Aw. Oh, these people were so nice to her. I even found oranges. Grandpa used to love oranges.
Hey!
Rubuska, is this the red potion you wanted? I found it. Take it. Pinka and Taro must be driving you mad. They never settle down. When Pinka was little, her arms filled with offerings, and Rubuska stands there, at a loss. Oh, this is kind of sweet. People scour the ruins for food, medicine, scraps of their former life, all to pay tribute to the little vampire. Some plead, some give thanks. Her mind stirs with familiar voices. Now, without even calling on her shadows, she can hear her family's voices. Take what you need, darling. Preserve your life. You've already brought so many souls together.
You're very dear to us.
You make us so proud.
These are tough times for vampires. I can only imagine how difficult it must be for humans.
If only it were not this way. This war is terrible indeed. But though we vampires are strong, it is a shame that so much has been put on your shoulders, my dear. That's what I'm saying. You become a real vampire queen. Just like Arnold V, everyone looks up to you, right? The crowd fixes their desperate eyes on Rubuska, waiting for her to summon her shadows again, to call forth the lost. Her claims of being a vampire are an afterthought. They care only that they can see their families again. Truth and legend mingle in their grief. A vampire should never use her powers to bargain for favors. Your loved ones, like mine, already live inside the shadows.
You have my word.
Oh god. I don't need these things. Oh girl. Her eyes fall on the paltry food that they've come to offer her, trying to silence the protests of her aching stomach.
Oh.
At least take the food. The starving child cannot keep up her performance. She leaps into the crowd to grab the offered food. Eat, Rubuska. You vampires can still eat human food, can't you? It doesn't matter. You can't keep starving yourself, girl. You're still just a child. You don't say. Child. She whispers it, then hesitantly picks up a cold meat patty and takes a bite. I don't like that sound. I haven't had meat in so long.
Thank you.
She takes the red potion and some food, enough to sustain her a little while longer. Looking to the glass vial, the world before her bleeds red, and her eyes are stained the same. Hello? She blinks once, twice, into a world turned crimson. Oh, is this turning her eyes red? Is this where her red eyes came from? What is this potion? Who is this rubuska, the one they claim can raise the dead?
I heard that.
All we know so far is that she appears around grieving villagers. The captives won't say where she is, but this resurrection thing, they really believe it. Why don't we just kill some of them to bait her out? Oh my god. This is disgusting. She's been clever so far in those shadows. We've lost our share of officers to the militia. Perhaps this rubuska can bring them back.
Of course.
We have to find her. I don't think it works like that. The officer grinds his boot into the dirt, raising his voice. You had the right idea. If she shows up when people die, then we just need a few corpses. Bring them here. This is disgusting. That won't be necessary. A figure steps out from under the dark trees.
It's true. I can bring the dead back to life. But
Only a vampire can be reborn. So when they return, they'll return as vampires.
No matter what.
I don't care what they turn into as long as they can be of use. He signals his men with a glance. This is so messed up. I don't wanna I don't wanna watch this. A pistol lifts quietly, aimed at her small feet. Little girl, if you give us what we want, then we will reward you. Reward? What reward? Whatever you want, girl. I want... Her words cut off, as if sinking into a greedy kind of thought. Oh god. A bullet burst from the barrel, flaring in the dark night. The shot is true. The figure beneath the tree drops with a groan of pain. Oh god. Boots scrape hard against the ground. The soldiers rush in, but all they find is a fading shadow. A vampiric resurrection can only be done on a bright night. Her voice changes direction, echoing from far away. Wow, she is a clever kid. I will wait for you here on the next full moon.
Don't forget to bring the reward with you.
What is this reward? I'm a little nervous. God, these guys are so messed up. I hope they die. Respectfully. No. Disrespectfully, I hope they die. They're pissing me off. The full moon rises as a troop of soldiers marches into the cemetery. Keep your nerves steady. This vampire may try to trick us. Just remember, those shadows of hers have no flesh to them. They can't hurt you. She's just a sly little brat. Now we put an end to this. He hisses out his orders. All across the town, rumors spread of the dead rising in the cemetery, reaching even the soldiers of the garrison. Now bathed under the stark moonlight, the place is especially eerie and cold. His words do little to calm his soldiers' nerves.
No matter what.
We catch her tonight. If we can't take her alive, then we put her down. I hate this guy. His face twists, his voice a snarl through gritted teeth. A single flute note splits the silence. She's here. Don't panic, find her. Oh god. As the sound of the flute grows closer, the soldiers scramble to find the source, only to find something far more terrifying. Shadows surge up like giants towering over the cemetery. They close in, looming over soldiers below. They grow until the cemetery is consumed by darkness.
Stop!
Steady, do not shoot. His voice is drowned out by the music and the panicked murmurs of his soldiers. The dark figures looming above them suddenly crash down, forming into different shapes, covering every surface. The graveyard becomes a pitch-black hell. A hell in which all of their worst nightmares are magnified. Oh god, what is she gonna do? What is this? What am I looking at? Oh, what? What? Oh. I need my numbers. How does this work? Where am I going? There we go. Is Rubuska or Batman? I think Batman did have it a little better.
Help!
Demons, demons. Gunfire cracks, bullets shred into the dark, but find no purchase.
Stop!
Hold your fire, they're only shadows.
You'll never become a vampire.
Oh my god. Kill him. The officer keens his ears, trying to find the source of the voice. He fumbles for his pistol, but he finds his hand trembling too much to aim it. Actually, no. Rubuska doesn't need to kill them, but if she can scare them away, I'll be happy.
The moonlight will burn your skin. The darkness will devour your soul. And even in death, you'll never find peace. You'll be cursed, tormented forever by the endless longing to be what you never can. I swear it.
Tell him. The officer empties his pistol in a blind panic. Silence. The shadows stand unmoved among the graves.
What's wrong?
They thought they had heard wailing cries. Now, only silence. The soldiers pant, guns still raised, ears straining. They didn't get rubuska, did they? Only the wind dancers.
Just like that.
And so, the great vampire rubuska was finally reunited with her family. And they had more companions. Together, they guarded their land so that no one could trespass there again. That's it?
Once peace had returned to her hometown, Rubuska sensed a greater calling. So, she set out once more.
That's it?
Wow.
What the heck? What the heck? I wanna know if that garrison got what they deserved. I must sit beside her, eyes sparkling in awe at the tale of Rubuska the First. That was incredible.
She truly is a remarkable vampire.
Rubuska's #1 fan. She praises her sincerely, warm words stacking one after another, until the storyteller's cheeks flush red. Well, you're not wrong. That's the end of Rubuska the First story. As for next time... what should I write about next time? She puffs her cheeks and balances the quill under her nose, frowning in thought. It's obvious. Now you must tell them what happened to Rubuska the First next.
Oh!
Next. Her adventures are still going on, are they not? So she will soon have all kinds of new adventures. She smiles softly, her voice filled with warmth and encouragement. Huh, you're right. It's time for a new story.
Oh, right!
She pushes the written letter toward her, her tone pleading and serious. This letter, will you help me make it better? You've already taught me a lot. I fixed all those spelling mistakes I made before. How did I do this time? Is it any better? I'm being rewarded with Yuri after an hour of dread. She gazes at her friend with eager anticipation. But Ima simply slides the paper back. I don't think it needs any edits.
This is your story. The story of Rubuska the vampire.
You should keep it just the way it is. Oh, her #1 fan. Her lips curl into a smile, so sweet it warms them both to the core.
Thank you.
But maybe you can look for any spelling mistakes. I'll check it over one more time. A knock comes at the door.
Come in, please.
A tall and slender figure steps into their cozy room.
Isn't it a little late for you to be up?
Hello, Mother. Conductress, we're writing letters. We're gonna drop them in the post box tomorrow at the station. You should both be asleep. I see my training hasn't quite set in, has it, Rubuska? She presses herself flat against the desk, terrified another special training session is about to begin. Oh girl, run. Relax. You think me a cold-hearted taskmaster, don't you? She pulls out 2 pieces of knitwork in different colors. Did she make them matching stuff? I'm glad you're still up. I wanted to give you both of my best stewardesses a special Christmas gift.
Wow.
Oh my god. The seasoned stewardess pounces on the gifts. The white shawl belongs to Ima, and the red... I can't read. The white shawl belongs to Ima, the red to the newly promoted stewardess, Rubuska. Oh.
Ruby.
Found family. Here, Rubuska, this one's yours.
For me?
Conductress, all this time you were knitting this for... She recalls how she grumbled beneath that red yarn ball balanced on her head. You should-
Stewardess, rubuska.
Oops. You should reread the section on employee benefits, Rubuska.
Thank you.
Aww. She unfolds the red fabric, but rather than a shawl, she finds it draped much lower, like a crimson cape. It may not be as grand as a true vampiric cloak, but it is warm and soft.
Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh. She hugs the knitted red cloak tightly to her chest. I'll never hang upside down in a carriage again.
Cross my heart.
Aww. Oh, that was a nice ending. At least she got an ending she deserved. Oh, I love Found Family. That is crazy though. That she is thoroughly traumatized, but she's still so full of joy and whimsy. Like like if you were to just watch, like, for example, like the scenes where she's talking to Annabelle and like William and the kids, you would not guess. You would not think that she has been through, like, she has been through a war. Crazy. Oh, my sweet girl. My god. Honestly, I don't really mind that she's not like an actual vampire. I think I don't know, it's charming. And now we fool? No. Don't, you can't make me. I shan't. It's called masking. That's true. I don't know. I feel like with her, like, she's so, what are the words I'm looking for? She's so genuine. Maybe, like when I think about like other characters, like you can kind of feel it in a way, which is a testament to Reverse's writing and the voice actors. But then, like, Rubuska is like, I feel like if you were to show me like scenes of her like talking to kids and stuff, I'm like, I don't freaking know. I'd be like, wow, she's just a girl. She's just a little vampire. Oh, Rubuska. Wait for me, rerun. I'll get her one day, I promise. Oh. Although I am a little what do you call it? I'm a little confused about because I remember during Midnight Whistle, there was the scene where she was I'm blanking, where she was talking about like smearing blood, her own blood on the on her family's like corpses. So I don't actually know if that was her telling a story as well, or if that also actually happened. Maybe it did happen and they just didn't talk about it here. I don't know. Rubuska has a little bit of that creative flair embellishment. Look at her arms on her model. I heard about that. Is that still here? Do they still have that?
It is your habit to surprise your guests.
I don't remember. Cause I saw people talking about it, but then can I not see her live 2D here? Ugh, I can't. Wait, is there a way I can see her live 2D? I mean, cause you can't see it on her splash. But I thought that they removed it before it even came to global, because I saw a post about it. But you can see the scars on her. But then I don't think you can see it on her. Can you see it? I don't think you can see it on her I1, right? Because it's on her arms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure it was on her arms, and so you can only see it in her I2. Oh wait, she was wearing her I2 outfit in the event. I don't know which node that is though.
Not chaos in the battle.
Does anyone know which node in Midnight? we're investigating now. Does anyone know what node in Midnight Whistle where she was borrowing Aima's clothes? I don't remember. It was somewhere like near the beginning middle. I need to see. I want to know if they kept it. Cause I don't remember. I think in the post that I saw on like Twitter, someone said that it was like the caption was like, does anyone remember when Rubuska had what do you call it? When Rubuska still had the marks on her arms. Is it this one? Hold on. Let's see. Spam clip. How fast can I spam click in this game? They need the Arknight's 4x speed autoplay.
Let me. Phew. Finally.
Let's see. Is it 7? What am I on? 6 or 7? I don't remember.
Think this lock will stop.
Me when I don't know what I just clicked. Hold on.
Gotcha.
I mean, she's in Aima's room.
Easy. Where did you come?
Is it 7? Okay.
You. Oh.
Let me see.
Me, are you
Afraid.
as long as you don't go.
Yippee! Yuri!
So.
This is me refusing to pull for Rubuska, but wanting to see her
My
I2.
clothes are kind of.
This is what desperation looks like.
Let's get.
Wait.
Not here. Put this on.
But yeah, I remember in here. Oh my god, they're still there!
Oh.
Oh my lord. Yeah, I remember her talking about her like smearing blood on her family's like lip. Ugh, I'm getting icked out just thinking about it, but oh poor baby. Oh. Sigh. Didn't Story say she, explain why she had fangs? I don't remember if they said straight up that they're fake. I thought it was like, what? I feel like it was like I forgot his name. I forgot the name of the stupid knockoff Dracula vampire. Like, wasn't it him that was just saying that they're fake, but not like her? Like Rubuska would never say, it would never come from her mouth. That any vampire feature of her is fake. But I don't remember. It's fuzzy. One sec. Wow, I'm kind of shocked actually that they still kept the oops. They still kept the wounds. Cause I swear to God that post that I saw made it seem like they removed it because of like backlash. But hey, reverse can get serious when they need to. Still raising her bond, still figuring out if the fangs are fake or actually filed into shape. Yeah, they would. Yeah, it would say in the bond stories and the important items. That movie certainly knows how to dress like a vampire, but I don't know how much knowledge Rubuska has. Rubuska's just a girl. a dirt poor girl in the middle of a war.
Perhaps it is your habit to surprise your
Aw.
guests in the morning.
I'm so sad. Oh, Rubuska. My Pookie. Oh, I want her so bad. How many pools do I have? I've been like, every time I log into Reverse, I like come on here, I do my dailies, and I double check how many pools I have. Like, I have enough to get to pity. But I have enough to get to pity, but I'm not guaranteed. But if I lose here, then I'm guaranteed for Corvus. But what if it makes me go to hard pity? Stupid game. I hate gacha games. Says the person who plays like 5 at a time. Also, earlier, I did see people saying that necrologist's anecdote is different. Now I'm curious. Now I'm very curious. Different how? Because there's like, what else did I want to catch up on? There are 5 billion, 5 billion character stories I want to do, but like I did those. I want to do Semmels and Sotavis. I don't know if I'll stream them. There's another one I wanted to do. Whose was it? Someone, Mesmers. I kind of want to stream Mesmers, TBH. Just because I love her, because she's so special to me. But like I have so many things to catch up on. The controls and presentation of Necrologist anecdote are completely unique thus far. Ooh. How long is it? You guys think I can do it right now? Aren't the anecdotes just about as long as like the character stories? Maybe a little shorter or longer? I know they're not voiced, or they're not entirely voiced. They're basically the same as the character stories. But like, don't think you want to do Mesmers at this time? It's okay. I have time. She's still there. She'll be there. Yeah, but I haven't... Unironically, I have not done a single anecdote, so I don't know how long they are. Should be doable. You know what? Sure. What the hell? Had a short little stream today. I don't know anything about Necrologist, by the way. She used to be my support on my old account. One of my few built characters. I don't even know why. Postman, hey Fleck family, package for you. A hurried young man shouts from in front of the building. Wow, this is already different. He glances at the door plate, Fleck Tombstone Museum. Before anyone can answer, he drops a heavy black sack at the doorstep and bolts, as if fleeing death itself. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is crazy. Museum for Tombstone situated in a country with no allegiances. The locals call it the House of Spirits, a name with a mystical and chilling aura. Black sack. This is the 13th package in the last 3 months. This package is as heavy as all the others, and just as strange. It's made even stranger by the faint sounds coming from within. At times they seem almost as if they were a voice. Passersby find themselves staring at the package with concern, but the girl who comes to collect it seems to hear nothing. This is kind of cool. Drag the package and place it at the entrance. Whoa, what the heck? A new commission. The heavy silent doors creak open as the mistress of the museum lifts the sack. From across the distant street. The broken stone stirs within, shaking off the flecks and dust gathered from its journey. A new tombstone, one ready to join the museum's ever-growing collection. Whoa. Necrologists are known for their ability to let families hear the last words of their departed. Use an arcane skill to awaken a tombstone. This is like, what is that genre of games? Those like the choose your own adventure? Like the the text-based games that are just like basically they're almost a visual novel but just text. I know there's a name for that genre, but I don't remember. The slumbering tombstone is awakened, and the voice that dwells within it can at last be heard. Friend, we have more important things to do. First, turn on the light. I don't like to be in the dark. It brings up terrible memories. Those nights were filled with roars, but now the silence is more deafening. Oh, I have to dust off the package. This is so cute. This is a really cute style. The stone shard sent to the Tombstone Museum is but a small fragment of the monument that it came from. Yet the shard bears the name of its owner, Mueller. Yeah, text-based adventure games. Mr. Mueller, are you well? The tombstone trembles rhythmically. Perhaps it's a nod. Kind lady, may I ask, where is this? This is the Fleck Tombstone Museum, sir, though many may know it as the House of Spirits. People come here bearing the fragments of restless souls, hoping that we might help them find peace. The room is quiet, yet crowded. Excuse me. It's attended by tombstones in every nook and corner, some polished white, some mossy and gray, others so old and worn that their markings have faded, erased by time. My apologies, the Tombstone Museum. What exactly is this place? You've traveled far to reach this place. This is I don't remember how to say this name. Liechtenstein? Sorry. The tombstone falls into long silence. Liechtenstein? Bad news, without question. And for a tombstone that had already known death, it bore more than enough bad news for one lifetime. Damn it, where on earth did those brats bury me? I've been banished to this forsaken place while they return home in glory. They betrayed me! Betrayal, blatant betrayal! The tombstone shakes violently, its anger clear. Please calm yourself, Mr. Mueller. Too much trembling will worsen your cracks. That will make it harder for you to rest. The mistress of the museum knows well how to handle such things. In fact, the regret you fear may not be beyond repair. What, you plan to go rough him up for me, Miss Stranger? Of course not, she coughed gently. Hatred leads away from peace. It cannot soothe the dead. We can find a better way. You can trust me. At the very least, trust the other 31 tombstones that rest patiently here. They were once like you, burdened with regrets that could never be resolved. But they have found peace. Necrologist's soft-skinned voice calms the reaction within the sack. Very well, you can pick me up now. Place me in the glass case you're holding. The tombstone doesn't forget to add, but only for now. Beneath Mueller's tombstone, Necrologist spots another broken stone. This tombstone drips with collected moisture. It is weathered, ruined, and steeped in sorrow. Can't speak. Is this another part of you? You've been terribly hurt, haven't you? Are the necrologists like a family of Arcanus? Kind of like the Fogs. One sec. Ugh, my tea is cold. A weaker, more timid voice finally speaks. No, I'm not part of that loud fellow. Beads of water drip from the stone like unceasing tears. Hello? Sir, you are... I'm not him. My name is Smith. Ooh. There's someone else on here. Whatever age the storm may hurl her museum into, the commission never stopped coming. Don't think we know much about her family. I mean, earlier it said the... I don't know, maybe. I don't know if it was a typo. It was like necrologists, plural. Dear Miss Necrologist, word of your museum has been spread to the world of Arcanum. They say you can hear the voices bound to tombstones. I hope you can listen to their final words and grant them peace. If you require any help, please not hesitate to say so. Mueller and Smith. Necrologist entrusted with managing the belongings of the dead does not deal in worldly gold or silver. She tends to other rarer things. a lonely ghost that refuses rest, or a chatty storybook in an attic. It is those things that she gives new value. For now, the task is to understand what these two gentlemen of stone desire. Let's see what Smith's deal is. How did you get here? The memories of the dead are often incoherent, but speaking with Smith is especially difficult. So, you remember only seeing a monster in some harbor. Yes, it was huge and gray. A silent sea beast, he trembles timidly, circling the endless blue. Interesting. Was it a kikatu, or an aquatic chicherin, or perhaps a tassel worm? You remember anything else? Its outline, its color, maybe? Sorry, I don't remember anything. I just feel like it's so familiar, like we've been together for a very, very long time. It was you, sailor. He seems drawn to Arcanus. The range narrows further. More research will be needed later to confirm. You remember anywhere besides the harbor? The dark stone shrinks into a corner, like a grape long steeped in seawater. It falls silent. Possible encounter with some kind of mythical coastal beast. Memory disorder, strong emotional swings. Is he crying? More water seeps from Smith's tombstone. Don't worry, Mr. Smith, it's over now. It's not here, and it can't hurt you again. Hurt me? No, that's not it, he mutters. There was red light everywhere, and noise. It was wailing. So it was actually your friend? I don't know. Emotions unstable, likely post-traumatic stress, possibly developing into silent soul syndrome. Quite dangerous. Condition easily contracted by ghosts. Oh my god. Even the ghost can get sick. Mueller has waited quietly, but his patience wears thin. Finally, he launches into a bold interjection. You're too nervous, Miss Necrologist. The once agitated stone has steadied again. From my experience with these jelly-backed Tommies, it's nothing unusual. Tommies. They're lost in the sunset of their fading empire. Seeing monsters in the waves is really a minor symptom. There is but one solution for these rabid English dogs: a swift bullet. It's only on the battlefield that they can finally see the world for what it truly is. This guy has to be a veteran. Of some kind. Forgive me, I don't quite understand. I don't believe war can help you or Mr. Smith. News comes slowly in a tiny place like Liechtenstein, but the effects of this drawn-out war have made their impact. Time passes, and necrologist receives yet more tombstones. Most are broken, their souls scarred, steeped in blood and smoke. Please, Miss Necrologist, don't compare me with that pitiful fellow. Look at him, he's nothing but a delirious weeping failure. I was only thinking, the silent sea monster, it was gray, beautiful. I must insist that you return me to my home so that I might be laid to rest in honor. He interrupts Smith with a tone of certainty and pride. The weeping spirit falls silent against the words. The necrologist immediately surmises the best path forward. If she wishes to bring peace to this fallen soldier, she must go to Mueller's homeland. As you wish, Mr. Mueller. Due to your decision, you've grown more confused. Oh my god, I'm playing a visual novel. This is really a text-based adventure. Oh my god. The colleges will head to the train station and take transport to Mueller's hometown. Ooh! This is- oh my god, this is so cool. Oh my god, this is an anecdote? Please reach platform right at 10. Mr. Necrologist, can't we walk any faster? I'd like to get back to Berlin right this instant. The cobblestones on Leipzig Street are all different colors. You can spend a whole afternoon just studying them. Much more interesting than what they've got here. It's just trees, trees, and more trees. Wait, under that tree over there, is that a critter? Looks like it's asleep. Eyes half shut and head drooping like that. Reminds me of my younger days. Back then, I'd often find a few forgotten pieces of dry bread scattered around that big gray sea monster. Soon enough, a critter would creep over, curl up, and nibble at the crumbs. This is fun. Traveling with two yapping tombstones. Look at those iron boxes. Cars, aren't they? Much faster than trams, I must say. And just look at the smoke puffing out the back. Miss, do you think these things will also one day scurry around the streets like those little black ones? Even the best fortune tellers can't predict the future with precision. What year is Necrologist from? I truly don't know anything about this woman. And those little black ones you mentioned, surely you don't mean those pests. Like your destination. Ooh. I guess we'll go to Berlin. So good. You have my thanks, Miss Necrologist. This is a new anecdote form. All the ones before were more similar to character stories than the timer events. Yeah. I remember I was like skimming through Kanjira's anecdote, and I was like pretty sure it truly is just a character story. It is a pretty one. A cold stillness hangs over the land. Cars stream along the streets of Berlin, a few pedestrians hurrying past. I finally returned. I'm finally back. I once knew every inch of this place, every shop, every breath of air. Now all that keeps him company is a broken tombstone and endless solitude. Did you know Berlin shaped every one of us? Mr. Mueller, this doesn't look like any— whoa, I can't speak. This doesn't look anything like the origin of the hero you spoke of. She scans her surroundings. Of course, heroes have never stayed here long. We always march on, forward, until at last we return to receive the medals and praise we deserved. As Mueller finishes his speech, the long silent stone in the box finally finds its voice. I can smell it. He shudders with unease. Hello? Fresh wet drops fall. Mr. Smith's condition has only worsened since arriving in Berlin. Mr. Smith, how thoughtless of me. Perhaps it is best that we return. No, Miss Necrologist— I can't say her name. Miss Necrologist, you mustn't leave. This is the heart of Berlin, the very source of our nation's pride. Please, won't you take us for a walk around Berlin, just to take in the atmosphere of her streets? Perhaps it might even cure Mr. Crybaby's woes. Don't chase course just for the sake of this half-delirious wreck. Sure. Smith, you'll be fine. Wait, oh, I did not mean to press leave. Okay, I guess we're leaving. My apologies, Mr. Mueller, we can't stay any longer. The process of fulfilling the wishes of the dead requires a gradual process. Sometimes strong shocks can backfire. If you must insist, Mr. Necrologist, but know that I will not rest peacefully until we return. Okay. Sure, Mueller. After some inspection, Mueller begins to notice that the streets are not as he remembered them. They are far bleaker. Harbor, gunpowder. Smith mutters the broken words again and again, shivering against the glass like a startled deer. Mr. Smith, you caught the scent of the creature. Gunpowder? I mean, you can smell the smoke? He presses incredulously, shaking off flecks of grit with something like envy. How are we giving literal tombstones so much emotion? It seems every tombstone holds a lingering ghost with its own peculiar traces. Only an atmosphere this thick can forge strong soldiers. Of course, the weak-willed may not stand for it. Oops. Smith doesn't respond to Mueller's words, but his stone trembles silently. In fact, Mr. Smith, you really ought to learn to be a proper soldier. Right here, just like us, we followed orders, bled for the Great War, brothers to the end. Berlin will give you faith, or at least cure you of this nonsensical aversion to smoke. Mr. Mueller, not everyone is meant to be a soldier, and not everyone wants to be. The proud stone threatens to ramble on. The necrologist cuts him off cleanly. It's time for us to leave. Thanks to your decision, you grow more determined. I guess we're finding out what the monster is. Where are we going? Going back? Please reach the train station at... right at 18... okay. The necrologist and her two tombstone companions head towards Mueller's second destination, a city far to the east. Are you alright? Ever since leaving home, and even now on the truck to St. Petersburg, he speaks far less than before. What's this? Pitying me? Mueller snaps back at the gesture of comfort. This diversion is only temporary. When I finally figure out what's going on, I will return to rest in my homeland. Or did you think all of that was enough to shake a soldier's iron will? And you, Mr. Smith, are you ready to face the outside world? No, He falls silent. Real soldiers are already marching towards St. Petersburg. Miss Necrologist, you said in 1920? then most likely they've already reached it. Mr. Mueller, perhaps Petersburg won't hold the answers you expect. I hope you're prepared. The storm of war has ravaged the land. Ruins and scars cover every town and village they pass. The suffering etched on faces is not hers alone to witness. For final victory, sacrifice is necessary. Once we triumph, we'll return to the proper path, to the heart of a better Europe. We'll have warm rye bread on Red Square, fresh caviar, and of course, vodka. Those things sound pleasant, but the price seems far too high. No, Miss Necrologist. When you reach St. Petersburg, you'll see. You'll change your mind. The sound of a passing train interrupts him. On the far tracks, a steam engine howls as it passes, drowning every voice, reverberating between stone and skull. Smith suddenly stirs with agitation. It is clear the reason has nothing to do with Mueller's grand vision. Ah, the monster. The monster's scent. It's getting stronger. I remember now, that sound. That was it. Did he get hit by a train? A massive gray beast. This sound always accompanied it. These whistles come from trains, factories, ships, and for your harbor, Mr. Smith. Or maybe a ship, not a train. A ship. The other stone interrupts. Huh, that makes it simple. Let me guess, a harbor, a ship, ignorance of the outside world, confidential work perhaps? You must be an English sailor too cowardly to face the truth. Please stop, Mr. Mueller. London or St. Petersburg, our end is the same. Mr. Smith will see that soon enough. Perhaps putting these two in the same box was a mistake from the start. A blaring horn halts their quarrel, followed by the screech of brakes. St. Petersburg. My chat is like blocking the thing. My bad. I have 3 hours? I could go everywhere if I want. Let's do the cafe. Times really have changed. Just look at these boys scribbling away in the cafes. They all have shiny gold-plated pens. When I was their age, a single birch dip pen lasted me 10 years. Mr. Mueller, that's a Mont Blanc fountain pen, the most popular writing implement on the market. Ultimately, it isn't the form that matters, but what message the ink from the nib carries. Ink, those blue-black blots. He just smudged the paper with it. But that color, it's just like the rain clouds I used to watch roll into the harbor. Sir, look at this. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm gonna be late. Uh-oh. Wait, I did not realize I'm gonna be late. I can't do math. Sir, look at this beauty! A Singer's sewing machine as efficient as 100 skilled hands. Let me tell you, before long, everything from ladies' handkerchiefs to gentlemen bow ties will be made using this here machine. But I'd say Berliners care more about the warmth in their fingertips than cold machines. Hand-sewn linings, tailored suits, handmade to measure. No product made by some clattering gears can match that. The fine tailor shops, the pride of Berlin, have already vanished. It seems our cherished craftsmanship is next to be replaced. The world is like a camera loaded with fresh film. The scenery is the same, but the colors have changed. Uh-oh. Oh. Wait, I thought that was an hour. Oh, hello, travel time. Can you tell I don't go out much? Hey, look what I found, the latest jazz record. Come over tonight, will you? This record's sure to get your toes tapping. What a coincidence, I got a record too. We can play them one after the other, see which is best. Huh, jazz? That rhythmless slop? Is that what they're calling art now? Oh, Mueller. Back in the army, we listened to rousing marches, stuff that really got your blood pumping and your feet moving. Times have changed, Mr. Mueller. Today's music is about loosening up and letting your body move freely. Move freely? I was like that back then too. These guys are just like two grandpas. Those are two grandpas that are like constantly bickering and going like, back in my day, back in my day. This is great. Every Saturday night, me and the old gang would put on a record, and as soon as the record started spinning, we'd be stomping our feet to the beat. And we wouldn't stop until the needle reached the last note. Wow, barely made it. Extra, extra! Humans conquer the sky with mechanical wings. The feature beckons to us from the clouds. Mechanical wings? No, no, those killing machines. I've seen them die from the sky, fire blazing. This guy has PTSD. Watch your step, sir. Don't trip over that pile of luggage. I understand, but perhaps those iron birds don't only come to drop shadows. Perhaps this time they're here to bring people closer together. Where are we going again? St. Petersburg. We're listening to Mueller today. Thank you again, Miss Necrologist. Sorry, Smith. We already figured out your deal. St. Petersburg's noise rivals Berlin, but the winds here are far sharper. This is where the new world clashes with the old order, with no middle ground. Though the city bustles with activity, none of it is what Mueller had expected. We've arrived. This is St. Petersburg. Following the flow of the crowd, Necrologist eventually finds herself near a factory. I would love to go to Europe. I've not been to a single place in Europe before. I feel like that's the one place that I haven't really been in. Though it seems there isn't any work going on. Instead, crowds of people stand together, engaged in a heated discussion. At the arrival of Necrologist, their faces change. Some look at her with fear, and others anger. What are you doing here, young lady? I didn't mean to disturb you. She holds out the tombstone box in her hand and offers a brief explanation. Ah, I see. You're here for the dead. Unfortunately, this is no time to be visiting Petrograd. Our strike is about to begin. For your safety, I suggest you leave quickly, or join us. A strike? Then the war is over? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time. If the Germans sign the agreement, we should have ended this damn war. We're all waiting, and that moment will be the worst. Whoa! And that moment will be worth the finest bottle of vodka. Famous signing in the railway carriage seems to have been rewritten by Manus Vindicte. Who's surprised? But right now, none of that matters more than a march. A new age is coming. His eyes gleam with longing. The stone smashes itself against the glass until the pane shatters. Mueller. Did we lose? He cries in disbelief. How could we lose? How could we possibly lose? This was our war. My comrades, their sacrifice, their blood, did it mean nothing? Why doesn't it all lead to victory? Mr. Mueller, the war is ending. That is a good thing. The tombstone slumps against the edge of the box, his cracks spreading wider, moss creeping deep inside. He calls out to Smith, but his voice is like a spent shell, hollow and powerless. No, never! We lost, and you are the victor. Now you can mock me all you want. For yourself, for your country. I'm no victor. The other tombstone trembles in reply. Now Necrologist understands why this soldier with such unshakable will could never find rest. Perhaps the tragedy was decided from the very start of the war. This was never your war. You're no longer a soldier, Mr. Mueller. Your duty is already done. Oh Jesus. Reach the port. It's Palace Square. Oh, no dialogue. Factory, library, and farm. I want to see a library. Damn piece of scrap metal. It's like a paper-eating monster. My old dip pen never gave me this trouble. Huh, another poor saw tripped up by a new toy. What did I tell you? Mr. Mueller, your grudge against new toys is even more stubborn than this machine that keeps breaking down. Times are changing. How we record words is changing too. Ah, there it is. What we need should be on the top fourth shelf from the top. What did we grab? Come take a look. Craftsmanship passed down across generations. Metals made from silver spoons, hardy and dignified. Care for one? Better hurry though, the strike's about to start. I won't be here come tomorrow. Metals made from silver spoons. What was once a show of tableside pride, reduced to a mere trinket on a chest. See, these big shots are grinning at me from their medals. But that will have no influence on the course of war. Will I make it to the port if I go here? Yes. Don't be fooled by how few are left now. Back then, the whole garden was full of roses. Oh, the scent that drifted across the river. Right now, filling our stomachs is what matters. In wartime, what use are roses really? Mr. Mueller, for the people here, roses aren't just flowers. They're a source of hope. They keep them alive. If roses wither, I wouldn't be surprised if their hearts withered along with them. To the port. Ooh. The journey from St. Petersburg to the English coast is no short voyage. Passengers sway with the swelling waves. Mr. Smith, you seem down. Have you found your gray monster here? Or haven't you found your gray monster here? Countless ships patrol the waters, steel beasts embodying the pride of the Royal Navy, the hopes of the people, the work of thousands of hands. I remember now. The Grey Monster. It was the greatest ship of them all. I tightened its bolts, painted its hull, checked its instruments, every day, every night. His broken stone filled with surging memory, his voice fevered like a shot of adrenaline. I want to see it again. Just see it. Is there nothing else you need? Not a farewell ritual, a chance to meet old friends. I would have thought this meant much more to you. Huh, that's for the great men to arrange. A ship that size won't stop for a single loose rivet. It has bigger missions. We never had a say. It gestures faintly toward Mueller's silent stone, but the soldier is already at rest. We were just ordinary men. Now we're just ordinary tombstones. No different from stone on the roadside. Everyone is unique. Even as tombstones, I can tell you apart. The aura you carry, the uneven edges, the size of your cracks, they all bear your mark. Thank you, Miss Necrologist, but it doesn't matter anymore. If you can, place me in the lighthouse closest to the harbor. One day I'll see it again, setting out or returning. His tone brims with hope, the dreadnought. A great sea vessel built in the royal shipyard, majestic, colossal, the very symbol of domination at sea. He waits, forever waits, for the ship in his memory. In silence, he sinks into eternal peace. Aw. I think I know what I must do. Library. For the first time, she breaks the promise to the dead. Behind her, the bookseller eyes her with suspicion. You've examined every newspaper that mentions the dreadnought. Miss, what exactly are you looking for? You're not some enemy spy, are you? No need, sir. I've already found it. The dreadnought was struck by torpedoes on the starboard side and tragically sank. Seas too rough for rescue. 35 officers and 512 sailors lost. Now, a graveyard beneath the waves. German action is condemned. We vow revenge. In the crew list, she finds Smith's name. She gently wraps his tombstone in the old newspaper, not placing him in any lighthouse, as he had wished. Oh. Oh, this is kind of bitter too. Stripped of the grand words, the steadfast soldier finally raised his hands in surrender. The ordinary sailor never escaped the shadow of a sinking ship, even after memory failed him. In war, everyone becomes a number, a forever silent tombstone. In front of the Fleck Tombstone Museum. New package, Fleck family. Thank you, Mark. Honestly, I don't even want to know what's inside these packages. But didn't you announce you were closing down? Oh. Not permanently. I only needed time to think. These tombstones, these lingering souls, I once treated them as vessels for the regrets of the dead, as ghosts tainted with strangeness and impurity. But perhaps the truth is not so simple. You don't mean those tombstones, do you? You mean I've been carrying those things all this time? Before the mistress can reply, the postman bolts, fleeing this uncanny place without another word. Oh. Sorry, Mark. Mueller and Smith stood opposed from beginning to end. I couldn't reconcile them, nor even grant either man his final wish. They learned the truth, but sank into an even greater regret, bound to eternal sleep. Oh, did I just get the bad ending? Okay. Should I really say that their spirits are gone? Were they ever truly there? As tombstones, they can no longer act. Perhaps. Perhaps there's something I can do for them, for those swept up in this war, pulled forward unwillingly by its momentum. She opens the heavy doors and gazes upon the tombstones within. What is the true meaning of this museum? To remember the regrets of the dead, or to hold hope for the living? The small insights discovered along the way bring her closer to the answer she seeks. Even so, I will always honor their final wishes, watching over and protecting each forgotten tombstone. This is so cool! Oh, so cute. Oh my god, this anecdote is so cool. What the heck? Ooh, even the reward is different. Ooh, I don't gotta do this freaking the like dispatch kind of tasks. Ooh, I love that. Big fan of that. I don't know why I hate doing those so much. This is so cool though. I don't play enough text-based adventures. Actually, I don't even play enough like what do you call it? I don't play enough games that have like branching paths. I feel like those are always really fun to play, especially if like you're watching someone else play it, or you play your own run first, and then you watch someone else play it. That's always so much fun. I don't play those games enough. I'm too gotcha brained. This is so cool though. I hope they do more anecdotes like this, or even events. That'd be so cool. It'd be I wonder if they're the way to like miss your stop entirely. Cause it seems like they're all like oh, I never went to the riverside, but it seems like they're all like perfectly spaced together, that you'll always make it to the next stop. But it'd be kind of funny if you could miss if you could miss a stop entirely. This is so cool. Big fan. A lot of yapping for me today though. Off topic, not the summary of the 2.5 Zenless stream. I did. Thank God. The Labubu is free. Thank freaking God. I can pull for I can pull for Xinguang. Ugh. I'm so happy. There's so much free stuff. Thank you, Christmas time. Thank you, holidays. For all the freebies. If possible, a bit more mixed on the format. I quite like it. It's quite simple. But it's a nice kind of simple. It's so cute. I love Necrologist actually. I love her design. Underrated. Oh, I gotta do these. Whatever. It's fine. Oh my god, yeah, the new Zenless skins. Ugh. Don't make me spend money. Don't make me spend money on Zenless. I've never spent money on Zenless before. Just kidding. I've spent $5 at minimum. That's all I've spent, and I'd rather not spend more than that. Save me. I hate gacha games. Yeah, one is free. But like, what? I don't have Jane. I've never. I feel like I don't use it. Like I played her on my friend's account, and I was like, this is this is so hard for me to use. I don't know how to use her. It's okay. That'll be a second skin in that game for a character I don't have / use. I just like the visual novel presentation of the normal anecdotes. I get it. I think it'd be cool to. It depends on what they do with it. I feel like, because I feel like with Necrologist and these two silly grandpa tombstones, it's fitting. I think it fits really well. Even just like the, even just this little format of going around place to place, and the little dialogues. I think it's really cute, and it fits. It kind of helps make the tombstones and Necrologist likable. Like it feels like banter. You're just kind of like traveling. You're You're just on a little trip with these two grandpas, and I quite like it. It is short, but I don't mind that. I don't mind like a little bite-sized story. Cause I feel like I've having played so many games like Reverse, Star Rail, freaking Arknights, Zenless, like those stories, even like events in all of those games, like they're so long. Well, no, not Star Rail, but but the other, no, even Star Rail, like with the story heavy events, like those games are really, really long. So I feel like I've come to appreciate really short games a lot more. That's why, like, I've been talking to my friend about I've been playing so much Stella Sora and Chaos Zero Nightmare, because like the nodes and the stories in those games, they're bite-sized. They're so easy for me to like absorb in my brain and like actually remember a majority of it. Because I feel like with the longer games, especially those like super long chapters, like I was rewatching some of my VODs because I'm trying to figure out which streams I should download so I can clip them and make them into silly shorts. And like I'm still on like I'm on my 3rd stream on chapter 10, and I low-key like forgot like a good chunk of that chapter, because like it's so long that that I feel like I was like dissociating a little bit getting to the end. Well, no, not the end, in the middle. The end was really, really impactful for me, but like I was like low-key dissociating for the middle parts, because I was like, oh my goodness, this chapter is so freaking long. I don't know. I'm okay with shorter stories. It depends. It just depends on how well it's executed, I guess. Like it more than a dispatch event, so just like the visual novel presentation on top as well. I get that. That's fair. You don't see a lot of Necrologist's face here. Not as much as you would see her in a regular, well, quote, regular anecdote. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing more anecdotes like this. Probably not events. I don't think they would do that with the events. Because the nice thing about the visual novel style is it gives them more freedom with the... what did I call it? The live 2D sprites. Like you have so many expressions on like rubuska. She has so many expressions, even little baby rubuska. So you do get more flexibility with that. I do agree. Yeah, maybe merging these two, this style of anecdote with the visual novel, the regular visual novel style would be interesting. Maybe they just couldn't be bothered to use Necrologist's animations. I mean, I know she has some, because I know all of the characters are like animated so much more than they need to be. When you go to like the voice lines, like they have animations.
Please watch your step.
Where is it?
Are everywhere.
Like even the skins and everything. Like there's like some I don't remember which character I'm thinking of, but I know there's animations. Like you're never gonna see it like just playing like a battle or anything. I know that they go all out with these. So I think this anecdote was mostly experimental. But I liked it. I quite liked it. But I think that'll be all for me today. I've been yapping my head off today. I don't plan on streaming over the weekend, cause I've streamed like what? Did I do 4 streams this week? Ooh, record for me. But yeah, I don't plan on streaming over the weekend. But I will be I will be, if you've seen one of my mods in my chat before, I will be collabing with him, but we're playing Star Rail, and it's a patch that I played on stream before. So unless you're bored, then you can come hang out. But I will not be streaming over the weekend. I'm sleepy. I need a break. I went on a day trip to LA on Tuesday. That drained the hell out of me. It truly did. However, I did go to what do you call it? I did go to Kinokuniya. It's like a Japanese bookstore, and I bought the first 2 volumes of Love Bullet, which is peak Yuri manga. If you do not read Yuri manga, if you never read any kind of Yuri manga before, Love Bullet is so good. It's still ongoing, but it's so freaking good. So I'm expanding my Yuri shelf, because I barely buy physical manga, because it's freaking expensive to get it here in the States for some reason. But yeah, so I'm a little sleepy. I need a break. Next week, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to catch up to Zenless before 2.5. But it is, of course, it's the holiday season, so I'm gonna be with my family a lot, so we'll see what happens. And I still wanna get on freaking Wua, because 3.0 is coming out soon, and I still haven't done the new location, so whatever, we'll figure it out. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and thanks all my VOD watchers. Thanks for 200 subs. I'm so happy. You guys are awesome. I love streaming. I'll keep streaming for as long as I can. But as per usual, stream announcements will be posted on Twitter and Blue Sky. Socials are in my description. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. I hope everyone has a good day, and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Christmas, just a week away. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.